All right, for the last time, I get to say it is time for a little Mike on the Money with the man himself, Money Mike Giordano.
I'm gonna miss you. I love your sayings.
I'll miss you as well. I might just randomly call you and say, "Hey, Money Mike, I need some money advice." A lot happening in the markets with fresh anxiety of AI and tariffs. And Mike, there's a lot of talk about big name stocks taking a tumble. So when we look at the S&P 500, it still seems to be pretty steady. Is there something that we're missing?
Yeah, people, if they're just looking at the indexes, Rashad, people are like, what are you talking about, Mike? There's nothing's going wrong. Everything seems nice and steady. But yeah, if you look under the hood, a lot of software names have just been destroyed, down 30, 40, 50%. Some of these big name stocks. And so, yeah, the market right now is dealing with some AI anxiety. This is probably pretty normal. I mean, there was a piece in the Wall Street Journal the other day talking about AI is so bullish, it may be bearish, and that it may be so good that people, it's costing people their jobs, and if you lose your job, then you can't spend as much money, and so then, it's actually bad for the economy. So that's just kind of what's happening. Software stocks are taking the brunt of it, but it's also transferred into financial stocks and private company stocks, and so it's just one of those things where as the new emerging technology comes through, it can cause some disturbances.
And aside from AI, the big recent decision by the Supreme Court as it relates to tariffs, how has that impacted the market, or how is the market processing that?
I think the market's trying to really grapple with what the actual new tariffs are going to be. When we had Liberation Day last year, it seemed like, oh my gosh, the world's coming to an end. And then we realized, okay, well, the tariff rates aren't going to really be that high, and there's going to be a whole bunch of carve-outs and a lot of companies and industries that are not going to be affected. Now, all of a sudden, with the Supreme Court ruling, we were like, oh, now all this money's going to have to be refunded, and these tariffs are going away. But now they can use some other laws to try to get temporary tariffs in, and it's hard to say what exactly they will do and how long those temporary tariffs can go, and can you keep extending those things out. So I think the market has a little bit of fatigue and a little bit of uneasiness as to what exactly is the new tariff rate going to be.
And with all of that in mind, the markets are always changing. How should our viewers go about furthering their investments? How should we go about navigating that?
Well, I would say, there is a lot of anxiety around AI, and there's a lot of anxiety around what's happening with tariffs. But I think, the most important thing is not to necessarily look externally. It's impossible to predict how any of this stuff's going to play out. It's impossible to say, what's AI going to do? Is it really going to cost everybody their job? Are the tariffs really going to be as high as what people think they might be? The better thing to do is look internally. What are your goals? What can you handle? Understand the risks in your portfolio. And this is the time to really understand what the risks are, because the markets are almost at all-time highs. So if you sit back and you go, do I have a lot of concentration risk? Is most of my wealth in a couple of different companies, versus being diversified? Do I have mostly stocks? Make sure you understand what your portfolio looks like and the risks associated with it, because that will then help you in case markets do have their inevitable downturns. You know what you own, and you'll be able to weather those things a lot better. That's what we're talking to our clients about, and that's what I would encourage all the viewers to understand.
Mike, you always have our best interests.
Well, I'm just so sad that, this is our last one, because you're a rock star. I always love coming up here. You got so much energy. You dress well. I'm a little bit, envious of your physique, but I just really enjoy doing these segments with you, and it's been such a blast.
I've enjoyed it as well. You've helped me financially, so I'll happily help you out with some workouts. Mike G giving financial game for free. Mike, we appreciate it.
Man, I'm gonna need some roids to look like you.